Healthy Fit. Welcome to our yoga session at Kuta Beach in Bali. I've got my workout friends with me today, Bree and Vanessa, and we're gonna go ahead and get started. We're gonna start on our mat or towel. Come to a comfortable cross-legged position. Adjust your sits bones so they're evenly on the floor or the ground. Stack those vertebrae of your spine one at a time, lengthening your spine. As we sit here, we're gonna focus on 3D breathing, breathing down below our belly button to our pelvic floor, expanding our rib cage as well as our chest. Nice big inhale. Hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale. Again, inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4. One more time, inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4. Big inhale, take your arms up overhead. Exhale, bring your hands behind your ears, pulling your elbows back behind you for a good chest opener stretch. Twist, lengthening your spine, looking over your shoulder at the ocean. Doesn't it look beautiful? Back to center. Big inhale up. Same thing, bringing your hands behind your ears, opening your chest. Nice tall posture, twist and rotate. Making sure you're not collapsing. Use that nice long spine. Coming back to center. Some neck stretches. Let's start by looking right, center, left, center. Again. And back to center, look up, center, down. Stretching out your neck, center, up, center. Let's drop our head to one side. If you'd like a little bit more, just place your hand gently on the top of your head to elongate and extend the stretch on the other side. We're not pulling on the neck, it's just a gentle stretch. Back to center, other side. Notice the space between my ear and my shoulder. Applying that hand if you'd like a little bit more stretch. Come back to center. Look at one shoulder. Gently drop your head to center in a semicircle and to the other side. Center and to the other shoulder. Bring it back to neutral. We're going to come to a standing position now. We have a series of sun salutation variations and stretching movements to open up the hips in between. Starting at the top of your mat or your blanket. Nice strong mountain pose. Ground those feet. The nice thing about doing this on the beach is that we are discharging our electrical current into the sand, grounding our body. Spread those toes out for nice good balance through the toes, the balls of the feet, and the heels. Opening up the chest. Nice proud posture in mountain pose. One nice deep breath here. Big inhale up. Bring your hands up overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Reaching your hands down towards your thighs, shins, or the floor. Half lift. Bring your hands up to your thighs. Nice flat back. Push out that booty. Drop down again into that forward fold, either hanging and crossing your arms, hanging your arms down, or placing them on the floor. Allow your neck to drop. Relaxing that neck. Feeling that good stretch up the back of your legs, yes?
Yes.
Nod your head, yes. Shake your head, no. Relaxing that neck a little bit more. One more time, yes? No. Now we're gonna do some hip swings to open up those hips. Swing your hips right and left, like you're trying to draw a little smiley face for your friend behind you.
You like that? I like it.
Walk your hands, your feet out wide into a wide forward fold now. Again, dropping and sinking down a little bit lower. Relaxing your neck, feeling that good stretch all the way up the back of your legs into your glutes. Let's shift our weight walking to one side into a side lunge. Again, we can be up here on our thigh. We can reach down towards our shins or hands on the floor. And switch to the other side, back to center. Side lunge on the other side. You can also drop all the way down into a runner's side lunge stretch. Or up high, shins or floor. Come on up. I'm gonna rotate now to the center of my beach mat. My feet are out nice and wide like we did on our wide forward fold. Our toes and our knees are going to the outside. Reach your arms up, shoulders away from the ears. Bring them down and sink into your goddess pose. And inhale, reach, and sink down into that goddess pose. Nice flat back, sinking down a little bit more every time you go down. One more. Rotate to the front of your mat or your blanket. For our next sun salutation, big inhale up. Exhale, forward fold, reaching down towards your shins or the floor. Half lift, bring your hands to your thighs, nice flat back. Exhale, step it out to plank. On your knees or on your toes. Holding that plank, nice long line through the spine. Looking out in front of your hands. Rock forward and back onto your toes and back into your heels. Forward and back. Shifting your weight. If you're on your knees, you're shifting forward. And you can shift back into your butt. Forward and back. Push back into your down dog now. Pressing into your heels. Feeling that good stretch in your shoulders. Bend those knees right and left. Alternate pedal. Right and left. Come back into your plank. Step it in. And roll it up. Big shoulder roll. Coming down onto our mat now. Into a glute bridge for some more hip mobility and strengthening. So our feet are hip distance apart. Lie back, supine. Hands are beside you for support. Pressing your hips up towards the sky. Create that nice long line through the spine. Press your knees to the outside. In and down. Glute bridge up, out, in, down. Are you squeezing and pressing towards the ceiling? Open. Squeeze shut. Up, out. Use that natural resistance of your muscles as you press out and squeezing in, feeling it on your inner thighs. Yes?
Yes.
Vanessa's feeling it. Bree, are you feeling it?
Yep.
One more. If you'd like to bring your knees towards your chest here, you can hold the back of your thighs or your shins to just stretch out those muscles. So we're using our stabilizers in a glute bridge in our back. Our core goes all the way around and we need to strengthen those muscles. Coming back to a sun salutation. Standing at the front of our mat or our blanket. Big inhale up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Shoulders back, flat back. Exhale, step it out to your plank on your knees or on your toes. We're not staying here. We're going to push back into our down dog. Feel that good stretch again in your shoulders and your back of your legs. Option here, come back to your knees and step forward into the low lunge, or step right through from the down dog. Again, on your knee or on your toes in that low lunge. Rotate towards your knee and reach. Option on the knee or on your toes. Drop down to your knee, reaching up into a hip thrust. Shoulders away from the ear. Feel that in your hip, yes?
Yes.
Arms down. Now press it up forward. And down. Allow your breath to dictate your movement. Bring your hands back down to your tower mat, switching sides. Step forward with the other leg. Again, on the knee or on the toes, rotate and reach. Feeling that good stretch. Drop down to your knee, reaching those arms forward, pressing those hips to the front. Shoulders away from the ears, and bring it down. Inhale, reach. Exhale. 2 more. Bring your hands down to the mat, stepping back into your plank on your knees or toes. Step it forward and roll it up, big shoulder roll. Feet are hip distance apart. Reach those arms as we come into our squat position. Keep your heels on the floor or the ground. Bring your hands down into prayer. Rotate so your left elbow is on your right knee. Rotate and twist. Beautiful, ladies. Back to center. Rotate to the other side. Nice spinal stretch here. Back to center. Bring your arms up in that chair and come on up. Sun salutation. Big inhale up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, shoulders back. Exhale, step it out to plank. On your knees or on your toes. Stepping into your lunge. Either a low lunge or a high lunge. From here, bring your arms up into warrior. Shoulders away from the ears. Rotate away from your knee into warrior 2, also pivoting your back foot. Inhale your arms up and exhale. Inhale. Nice strong line through the arms. Look at that front arm when you exhale. Inhale, arms up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Hold it right here. From this position, let's rotate back to the front for warrior 1. Step it in to our chair squat and switch to the other side. Warrior 2, or warrior 1 rather. Shoulders away from the ears. Rotate that back foot into warrior 2. Nice long arms. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, bending that front knee. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Take your time, one more. From here, let's go into reverse warrior. Arm on the back leg, your other arm goes up in front. Taking that front arm now, bring it to either your thigh, your shin, or the floor in a right angle. Coming up, arms out. Now push back into your glute, shifting those hips, straightening the front leg without blocking the knee. Reach that front arm forward reach, triangle. Do you feel that in the top of your front leg?
Yep.
Good hamstring stretch. All right, come on back. Stepping it in, chair. Rotate your outside arm to the back leg. Reverse warrior. We're switching sides. Bring that front arm out and rotate it into right angle, either on your thigh, your shin, or the floor. Coming up, back into that warrior two. Push back into your glutes, straightening the front leg. Reach to the front. Feel that stretch. Rotating into triangle on your thigh, your shin, or the floor. Bring it back up. Step it back into chair. And stand up. Working now a little bit on the balance, which is going to be tricky on the beach. So we want to find our grounding in a standing leg. Spread that foot, those toes, so you have good toe splay. Finding balance in each toe, the ball of the foot in the heel. We're moving into tree. So option one is to kickstand at the ankle. You can press your hands together or extend them, your choice. You can also be at the calf or on the thigh. Concentrate and focus on your balance. You might feel that standing leg calculating. This is great for ankle strengthening. You're pressing into your palms, or you can extend those arms. If you feel secure, you can shut your eyes for a moment and see how that challenges your balance, right? We can wave our tree branches in the air if you'd like. Engaging your core for stability and balance. And bring it down. Switching sides. Again, spread those toes. That foot splay is important for balance. Grounding through the ball of the foot, the heel, and each toe. Option one is at the ankle. Kickstanding the toe on the calf or on the thigh. Pressing through the palms. You might find your balance is more challenged on one side than the other. I feel my ankle really calculating on this side. Option to spread those arms. If you feel secure, you can shut your eyes for a second and see how loss of the horizon impacts your vision and your balance. You can wave those arms side to side if you'd like. Engaging your core. Find your roots into the ground. Imagine your toes growing little roots into the sand or into your floor. And come back to center. Going into a forward fold pose here. Just pushing back. And allow your hands to drop, either bent arm, reaching down towards your mat or your blanket, or touching the floor. Allow your head to relax. And roll it back up, big shoulder roll. Cat-cow is next, standing option, right here. Or we're gonna come down onto our hands and knees in a quadruped position. Starting with a nice flat back tabletop, looking out in front of your hands. Now allow your belly to drop, articulating your spine, pushing your hips to the sky, allowing your belly to drop. You're looking out in front. Inhale, look back towards your toes, pressing your spine towards the sky. Exhale, drop your belly. So this is really good for your spinal flexibility. Allow your breath to dictate your movement. Maybe you're working in concert with the ocean waves. One more. Coming to a seated position for a staff pose. Adjust your sits bones so they're evenly placed on the floor or the ground. Flexing your feet. Nice tall posture. Stack those vertebrae one on top of the other. Lengthening your spine. Big inhale up. Reach forward and hand me a package. Feel that good stretch. Nice flat back here. Now round your back and reach down towards your thighs, your shins, or your feet. Allow your head to relax. Continue with some nice deep breaths here. Come on up. Bending one leg into the thigh or the shin. Single leg forward fold. Arms up. Reach forward like you're handing me a package. Flat back here. Now you can articulate and round your spine and reach down towards your thigh, your shins, or your foot. Come on up. Switching sides. Again, bending your leg towards your calf or your thigh. Adjust your sits bones as needed. Big inhale up. Reach forward, hand me that package. Now rounding your back, reaching down towards your thigh, your shin, or your foot. And roll it up. Bring your legs, your feet together, sole to sole. So the further away your feet are, the less stretch and hip opening. The closer your legs are to your body, the more hip opener. So do what feels comfortable for you. You could also place a rolled up blanket or a bolster under your bottom to elevate. We're gonna start with this nice tall posture. And then if you'd like to use your elbows or your hands to press your hips open further, leaning slightly forward. And release, extending those legs out in front of you. Coming to a supine position on our back. Find that neutral spine, so you might have a small arch in the small of your back, and that's perfectly fine. Extending one leg. Actually, let's bring that leg bent and cross the other leg over, making sure your ankle is on the outside of your thigh bone. We can use our hand to press our thigh open, or we can reach through and grab the back of our leg. We also have the option of lifting that leg up towards the sky. Again, you could also use your elbow here to press the leg open further in the figure four. Bring your leg back down to the earth. Your bent leg is going to go across the midline of your body, floating over the cross section to the other side. It doesn't have to touch the sand or the earth. Your opposite arm is going to reach across in the opposite direction. So we have a gentle spinal stretch here. Again, your knee does not have to touch the ground. Mine's floating there. We just want to feel that nice, gentle spinal twist. Looking back at your extended arm in the opposite direction. Come back to center, switching sides. Crossing your leg over your thigh, making sure that the ankle's on the outside of the leg bone. No pressure on the ankle. We can use our hand to press the hip open. We can reach through and grab the back of the thigh. We can extend the leg. Lots of options here. I'm using my elbow to press this hip open. Hip mobility is so important for gait. It can also prevent issues with sciatica pain. Bring that leg back down to the earth. The bent leg is going across the midline of your body to the other side. Rotate. Somehow my camera rotated. The wind was so good it rotated the whole camera. All right, extending both legs. Lying down in angel position. Your hands can either be on your belly or on the floor beside you, the ground. As we lay here, feel the sand or the earth beneath you. Taking nice, relaxed breaths. Feel the breeze on your skin. Maybe you synchronize your breath with the sound of the waves. Notice your body and how it feels at this moment. Relaxing your feet, releasing any tension you have there. Noticing your calves and your knees, your thighs and your hamstrings. Notice your hips. Do your hips feel any different now? Releasing any remaining tension there. Feeling your breath in your lungs. Releasing any tension you have in your lower back, your mid back, your shoulder blades. Maybe you feel the earth on those shoulder blades, sinking into the earth more and relaxing in each breath. Releasing any tension you have remaining in your shoulders. Relaxing your neck. Moving up to your head and your forehead.
Release any tension or stress that you have there. Fully relaxing your eyebrows and your cheeks. Maybe you notice the sun dancing on your cheeks or the wind on your face and nose. Releasing any tension that you have remaining in your jaw and your lips. Relaxing your arms, your biceps, and your forearms. Your hands and your fingers. With each breath, you're fully relaxing into the earth. Releasing any remaining tension.
Couple more deep breaths here. Start to wiggle your fingers and toes.
Maybe nod your head left to right. When you're ready, roll to one side and press up to be seated.
Thank you for joining us in Bali for our hip-focused, gentle yoga flow. I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time.